What's up, everybody? It's your boy Luis Torres. Today, I will be talking to you, be giving a persuasive speech about the division between the Republicans and the Democrats. I know this is kind of a heated subject right now. A bunch of stuff thrown in the air right now, waiting to see what sticks and what falls, But I thought I'd cover this because lately everybody's been getting political, and it's never too bad to put your own opinion out there, unless you start judging people on what their opinions are, and then that's when I don't condone it. You can always have your opinions, but once you start judging people by their opinions, that's when I kind of don't like it. So I'm going to start off this video by reading a quote from which George Washington said, September 17th, 1796. He says, "However, political parties may now and then answer popular ends, they are likely in the course of time and things to become potent engines by which cunning, ambitious, and unprincipled men will be unable to subvert the power of the people and to usurp for themselves the veins of government, destroying afterwards the very engines which have lifted them to unjust dominion." Basically, from what I'm getting from this, from Washington's farewell address on September of 1796, is he knew that people were gonna need to have parties, and they were gonna need to have like delegates and Congress and stuff like that. But he knew that it was gonna get bad eventually. He knew that people are gonna be wanting more power for themselves and not use their chair, or their position in government, for the people. They would only use it for themselves and use it for their power, basically. And I'm not gonna say that's what we've been seeing right now, but you've basically seen it. Just a lot of George Washington knew that parties were going to be the reason of our downfall. And I'm not saying right now is our downfall, but it basically is our downfall. Right now, you're either a Republican or a Democrat, and those either comes with positive connotations or negative connotations. If you're a Republican, you're looked at just like the president. I've had many friends who support Donald Trump and had some of their friends not talk to them back because they've called them racists, they've called them homophobic. And to me, that doesn't make any sense, because those friends of mine haven't shown me any reasons of being homophobic or racists or anything. So if you label the president that way and you label their followers that way, I think you're the reason that the world is the United States is in what it's in right now, because of how people just assume and they just jump to conclusions and they don't know the full picture yet. And that's just not right. This other thing I was gonna talk about is we need a possible solution to the division of Republicans and Democrats. I think would be to clear house, like clean sweep of the House of Representatives and just like Congress in general, because some people have been in there for longer than we've all been born, and those are the people running our country. And I feel like a newer voice would greatly move our country forward. That being said, I looked up Nancy Pelosi. She's the Speaker of the House, and in she's been in the House. Was it? She was a representative of California, the 8th district, from 1993 to 2013, and then she was a representative of of California's 5th district from 1987 to 1993. So basically, she was district from the 5th district from 87 to 93, and then after that, she went to the 8th district. Now, say what you say about Nancy Pelosi, but I think she's probably getting old. She's not thinking right. She's 80 years old right now. I feel like she should just retire. They should get someone new up there. You know, fresh thinking, and not as when you have someone in there for that long, I don't think they're not probably doing their job right, or they just like the power that comes with it, so they just stay with it. But yeah, and then I have here on the dictionary, I looked up what Democrat and what Republican means. So the word Democrat means pertaining to or the nature of democracy. So it's basically a form of government which people all cast in a vote and basically vote for the same thing equally. That's what Democrat is, a democracy. And now Republican is, what is it? It's a republic. So basically, it's the same thing as a democracy. Everyone casts a vote in. They vote equally, and at the end, their outcome is measured. And yeah. So in the beginning, everything was okay. Everyone wanted the same thing. But now, as time has gone on, we've seen that just the way that the media covers things, they sometimes throw lies out so we can be against the president, or sometimes we get our media from a not so good news source and say that he's like a dictator, he's Hitler, he's a Stalin. But I don't think he'd be elected president if he were either a Hitler or Stalin. Personally, I wasn't able to vote in 2016. I was able to vote this year, which I was glad that I did. But just that the way that the media covers the president, they've been, ever since he took office, no one really wanted him in there. They always wanted him out. It seemed like everybody wanted Hillary Clinton to be president, but it didn't go her way. So now that he took office, it feels like everybody just doesn't like him, which makes no sense because he was president. Well, he is president, so I don't know where everyone gets this from. But yes, my solution is to either clean wipe the all of Congress, put newer people in there, fresh perspectives, so they can clean up the crud that the country's in. And another is to get better news coverage amongst what the president's doing on federal and state level. We need to know what's going on in our states from a credible news source, not just turn on a TV and see which one is getting the most views, because the most views isn't arguably the best one. It's probably the one that's not the good one. So those would be my two solutions for this. So yeah, my two solutions are to take out everyone in Congress, put new people in there with fresh perspectives, which would be time consuming, but in the long run, possibly save this country, and better news coverage for federal and state level. Thank you.